Venice is home to Vivaldi. Masterpieces of Renaissance art and architecture, and at its center, a spectacle that defies definition. Feeding and photographing thousands upon thousands of pigeons. Of all of the things you've done in Venice, where does this rank?
The top.
Tourists flock to the magnificent Piazza San Marco to, well, pose with pigeons.
If you were not feeding the pigeon, you was not in Venice.
Katharine Hepburn marveled at the birds in the 1955 movie Summertime. Sir Laurence Olivier fed them while touring Europe. And even this 1875 watercolor shows pigeons have seemingly always had a place here. The odd appeal seems to cut across cultures and confuse reporters.
This is really awful. I just don't get it.
All of this eating and eating.
What are you feeding them?
Just pretzels from the restaurants.
Has caused a population boom.
Pigeons are disgusting. They're flying rats.
Still, author John Berendt, who just published a book on blue jays, was inspired to write about pigeons in his novel set in Venice.
I saw some trappers with a net trapping pigeons and carting them off to kill them. And I went to see the commissioner of animals, and he was very forthcoming with me. He said, usually we deny that we trap and kill these pigeons, but since you saw it, I can't very well deny it. Yes, we do. We have 120,000 pigeons who live in Venice, and they are disgusting.
Pigeons outnumber Venetians 2-to-1. The bird droppings corrode the historic architecture and spread disease. But cracking down on the pigeon problem has befuddled many city administrators. Pier Francesco Ghetti is the latest. A system was installed to emit very high-pitched sounds that terrorize the birds, he told us. We're thinking of forced sterilization, but the easiest thing is to just stop feeding them. Today, Venice has banned the sale of feed in the square, but it's hard to stop tourists from sharing their lunch, and easy to find folks still selling feed in plain sight. This happens everywhere, Ghetti told us. It's like having random people walking around the square selling dope or cocaine. Here, they're selling pigeon food. At one point, licenses to legally sell feed meant big money for the city and vendors, who traded them on the black market for $500,000. But not anymore. Why have city governments in Venice for so long had such a difficult time cracking down on this pigeon problem?
The fact that it amuses tourists, and tourists are a major source of income for Venice, and they didn't want to upset the balance.
Every day she goes, "Can I go feed the birds again?" You know?
Marty Chalfin's 11-year-old Olivia bought feed from a guy ostensibly selling roses.
Your daughter seems to love this.
Oh, my daughter loves it. She just loves it because it's really participation. You know, she really gets a chance to do stuff rather than just look at old churches and, you know, walk around with us.
The pigeons are so famous that fake ones even made an appearance at a contemporary art show. But whether seen as art or amusement, perhaps it's the lens of Venice, through which everything seems just a little more beautiful.
In New York, they're like nasty birds. Here, everybody loves them.